Hello, my name is Jonathan Johnson. I am a teacher candidate at Grand Canyon University within the College of Education. I am majoring in secondary education with a focus on mathematics, and today I'll be speaking to you about the professional dispositions of learners. There are 10 professional dispositions of learners: high expectations, respect for the diversity of others, fairness, professional conduct, reflection, curiosity, honesty, compassion, advocacy, and dedication. These dispositions outline the approaches, behaviors, and values that educators should adopt to maximize their impact on student learning and their own professional development. I believe that I possess three of these dispositions that will allow for me to be a successful classroom teacher: fairness, honesty, and professional conduct. I personally believe that these dispositions have equal value within the success of a classroom as well as in the operation of a successful school. Before discussing the benefits of each disposition, I would like to first outline the composition of each. Let's first discuss fairness. The key ingredients of fairness are impartiality, social justice, and equity. These components all describe the treatment of one person towards another or one person's treatment of a group of people. Impartiality involves treating everyone the same regardless of race, age, religion, sex, economic status, or any other demographic identifier. Social justice builds upon impartiality by including equal rights and opportunities for all. And finally, equity lends itself to providing more than just the bare minimum, but what is necessary for a particular person to be successful at a particular task. The next disposition that I would like to look at is honesty. It involves transparency and integrity. Transparency is a means of communicating that removes misunderstanding and or misconstruction of what a person is saying. Some would define transparency as over communicating or providing more information than necessary to ensure the receiver has a firm grasp of an idea, expectations, and or potential outcomes. Integrity is most easily understood and defined as doing what is right even when no one's looking. Finally, professional conduct dictates that an educator behaves in a manner that positively impacts students, the school, parents, and the community at large. Professionalism revolves around the ideas of integrity, ethical decision making, and dependability. These three dispositions, fairness, honesty, and professional conduct, may sound like complex ideas. However, they are all key aspects of a basic human need and therefore a basic student need: trust. Trust is at the root of every productive and fruitful relationship. Within a classroom, trust is paramount for a student to learn from a teacher. Trust is paramount for students to feel comfortable with their teacher as well as with other students. It is in an atmosphere of trust where we as human beings are able to experience the most growth. I believe I possess and display these dispositions, and I believe that I will have a successful classroom as a result. The dispositions that I need to continue to develop before entering the classroom are compassion and dedication. Dedication involves commitment to teaching and learning. Two strengths that I believe I possess. However, it is also necessary for a person to be punctual in order for them to really exhibit all of the components of dedication. And this is where I struggle. It is important for a classroom teacher to arrive punctually, to be punctual in reviewing and returning assignments, and to be punctual in their communication to their parents. A lack of punctuality in these areas can lead to time management issues, negative impacts on student learning, and poor parent relations. This can all impact the teacher's effectiveness. Very similar to dedication, I do not lack the skill of compassion in totality. However, I do lack an aspect of it. I have a genuine desire to see my students do better, and I readily and easily display my care and love for them. I do struggle with emotional support, though. I personally believe that our society yields to emotions and feelings more often than we should, and I have a difficult time motivating someone when they allow for their feelings to dictate their behavior. Understand that this is a personal view and that I need to check this perspective when interacting with others. Considering all these things, I know that I must be responsible, accountable, loving, and encouraging as an educator. I must carry myself in such a way that my behavior positively impacts the lives of students that come through my classroom. I'm aware that my interactions with students can have lifelong impacts, and I only desire for them to walk away better after our interactions. Thank you for your time.